They fired me on a Monday. No warning. No thank you. Just a cold stare, and a cardboard box. I walked out of that building with my dignity shredded, and my future hijacked. I gave them everything: early mornings, late nights, missed birthdays, broken sleep. All for what? A silent exit. No goodbye party. No explanation. Just, you're no longer needed. I stood in the parking lot, staring at the sky, wondering what the hell just happened, but here's the part they didn't see coming. I didn't break. I built, and today, I own the company that fired me. I didn't sleep that night. I just lay there, eyes open, staring at the ceiling, heart racing, mind silent, but screaming, you think you're strong, until everything is ripped out from under you. I kept replaying it, the fake smile from HR, the awkward silence, the words, it's just business. Just business? I gave you my time, my talent, my soul, and you gave me a box. I couldn't tell my parents. Didn't want them to worry. Didn't tell my friends either. They'd just say, you'll bounce back. But what if I didn't? What if this was it? What if I was done? There's a special kind of pain when the world moves on without you. You open your phone, and you see them smiling, living, while you're just fading. Days passed, then weeks. The job rejections piled up. My savings dropped to 2 digits. I stopped checking my bank account. Stopped answering calls. Stopped believing in myself. There was one night, and I'll never forget this. I sat in the dark, floor cold beneath me, hands shaking. And I whispered, is this all I'm ever going to be? That was the moment, right there, not some motivational quote. Not a feel-good video, just me, alone with nothing left, except one brutal, beautiful truth: no one's coming to save me, and if no one's coming, then I'd better learn how to save myself. That was the last night I felt sorry for myself, because the next morning, I got up, and I started the climb. That next morning wasn't special. No light burst through the window. No voice from the sky. No sign, just me, and a quiet decision: I'm not staying down. I opened my laptop. Blank screen. Empty mind. But I wrote one thing: what do I have that they can't take? And the answer hit me: my will. They took the job. They took the paycheck. They took the title, but they couldn't touch my fire. So I made a list. Every skill I had. Every win they overlooked. Every dream I buried for their approval, and I made a promise: I'll never beg to be chosen again. At first, it was slow. Ugly. Messy. I watched tutorials while eating instant noodles. I cold emailed strangers who never replied. I built websites that crashed. Pitched ideas that bombed, but I didn't stop, because something deeper had kicked in. I wasn't chasing success, I was chasing freedom. I stopped trying to be impressive. And started being obsessed with learning. Obsessed with creating. Obsessed with proving, to myself, that I wasn't done. I sold my TV. Cut every distraction. Built in silence while the world kept sleeping. They laughed. They doubted, but I was too busy becoming dangerous. You know what happens when you combine pain with purpose: you become unbreakable, and that's exactly what I was becoming. At first, nobody noticed. No applause. No followers. No one cared, but I kept building. 1 client. Then 2.10 rejections. Then 1 yes. $50 here. 100 there. I wasn't rich. But I was alive again. Every win was personal, not because of the money, but because it meant I didn't need them. They said I was replaceable. Turns out, I was repositioning. I built a brand. Then a product. Then a service that solved real problems, and the people came. Quiet at first, then louder. Referrals. Interviews. Press, investors. Started calling. 1 asked, what's your background? I said, getting fired. I started hiring the very kind of people they overlooked, the underdogs. The ones like me. The ones who knew how to grind without glory. We didn't wear suits. We didn't quote mission statements. We moved fast. We built better. We cared more, and word spread. The same company that fired me, their numbers started dropping. Morale was down. Innovation flatlined. They didn't know it yet. But their former employee was now their biggest threat. I wasn't looking for revenge. I was building an empire. The email came on a Thursday. Subject line: interested in a conversation. It was from them, the same company that fired me. They didn't know the brand shaking up their market was built by the ghosts they buried. They didn't know that behind every product we launched, every sale we closed, every customer we stole, was me. They asked for a meeting. I said sure. I walked into the same building, same floors, same walls, different me. No badge this time. No supervisor. No box in my hand, just ownership in my eyes. They tried to smile, fake. Forced. They said, we've been impressed by your work. I said, I know. They offered a partnership. I offered a purchase. At first, they laughed, then they saw the numbers, then they signed the company that fired me without warning. I bought it, office, assets, Name all of it. I kept a few people, fired a few more, but I made one rule: no one gets discarded the way I was, because power isn't about flexing, it's about fixing what broke you. They gave me a box. I gave myself a building. They gave me silence. I gave them a legacy. They tried to end my story, but I was just getting started. Asterisk, you wanna know the truth? Getting fired was the best thing that ever happened to me, not because it felt good, it didn't, but because it forced me to become who I was meant to be. Sometimes life doesn't whisper. It shoves you off the edge and dares you to fly, and most people, they fall, and never get back up, but you're not most people. You feel that fire. You feel that ache. You know there's more inside you, and I'm here to tell you. You're right, they thought I was done, they thought I'd disappear, but the thing about storms is, they don't destroy everyone. They awaken the ones who've been asleep too long. So if you're watching this with a heavy heart, if you've been counted out, shut down, pushed aside, good, because now they won't see you coming. You don't need their permission, you don't need their praise, you just need one moment of defiance, one decision to stop breaking and start building. You've got the pain, good, now make it your power. They buried me, but they didn't know I was a seed. And remember, your story isn't over. It's just waiting for you to rewrite it. Asterisk, right now, someone is where I was, box in hand. Tears held back. Hope, fading. Send them this video. Be the hand that reaches down when no one else does, because if this story woke something up in you, you owe it to yourself, and to the next version of you, to never go back to sleep. Hit that subscribe button. Not because I need it, but because you do. This channel is for the ones who were left behind. Forgotten. Fired. Failed, but still breathing, still burning, still ready to rise. You are not done. You're just getting started.